Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who doesn't want to save money, right? Okay. Here we go. This is Privately Outspoken. It's my baby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sheryl. I have some tips for you. Money saving tips. Things that I have done in the past, things that I have found beneficial, and things that I can share with others and it can help benefit them, because that's something that I'm really passionate about in life. When you're trying to cut costs, you're trying to do it in a way that doesn't really completely change your life, right? So I have all these tips that I do that have really made, behavioral wise, hopefully not a huge impact, but they've really helped me manage my finances and manage my large family. For those of you who don't know, I have 6 children and it's me and my kids. I'm a single mom and I have to be conscious about my spending habits. We're just going to dub this part in because my other recording on this tip got messed up. So I want to make sure it's in here because it's very, very important. Who knows about the library? Who knows that the library does not only lend out books, but it lends out things like camping equipment, like iPads, like gardening tools, like machinery tools, snowshoes. There's a variety and they have a huge list, and it's a borrowing center now, not just a library for the books. You can literally borrow a tent from the library. So check that out. Perfect for when you only need something for one-time use. You don't want to ask a friend. You don't want to go buy it. You don't want to ask a neighbor. You just go to the library, borrow it, do your thing, and then return it. Fantastic resource, something not a lot of people realize or know about, or they forget in their day-to-day lives because it's not a regular occurrence. Put that on your list of resources and keep that in mind next time you need something just for a few minutes or a few days. Okay. Back to the regular video. When you're at a store and they're asking you if you want to become a member to save money, just do it. Get on the email, put it on there, get your discount, get your savings, take the opportunity to do that. And then when you get in the car, you load your shopping bags back into the car and you sit down, and before you drive, you know how you're checking your messages anyways, you go into your email, you just search in your inbox, write the word subscribe. And anything you're subscribed to will come up there. You just click on them and then you unsubscribe. Boom. Or if it's something that you honestly are regularly going to, then keep it. But if you're like, oh, I don't really want another, then just delete it before you even leave the parking lot. That saves a lot of money. Don't join the gym right off the bat. Try out YouTube videos. Try them out for a month before you get into the gym membership commitment, because that's a financial commitment and they want to get you on those year subscriptions and year memberships, when really you could just do YouTube videos for 3 or 4 weeks until you've actually created that habit, right? A habit takes 21 days? See if your mindset and your commitment to that can happen on these free avenues first. Then once you form that habit, you're more likely to set yourself up for success. And instead of the 12-month membership, maybe only do the 6-month membership. A lot of the times we just need a kickstart. And a kickstart is not a 12-month membership. Get yourself going. All we need in this life is momentum. Once we have momentum, let's take off, right? Then you decide if you want to commit and you need that extra push to continue, or if you've got this now. Just think it through. Take it baby steps. You will in the long run save. Same goes for memberships online, okay? So if you have a membership online, let's say for Descript, okay? I use Descript for my editing now. I'm trying it out. You have the option to go for a year and save $5 a month, or you can try it for 1 month. I'm going to try it for 1 month and I'm going to see how committed I am. I'm going to see if it has its value that I'm ready to commit to a long term. It's like dating. Are you just going to go out with someone and then like, boom, okay, let's do this? No, you're not. You're going to see what happens. You're going to see how much you want to invest into it before you commit more. So do that with your memberships as well. Another thing that I have done is shared subscriptions with my friends. My best friend and I had a subscription to meal planning. We just both needed a little kickstart because we were like slacking a little bit. I got it. Actually, that's not true. She told me about it, but I actually went and got the membership before she even had a chance to. And then we shared the membership, so it saved us. I had to log in and I was like, here you go. So she logged in and she had her meals and we just named them and I did mine and it was great. We shared that cost and we only kept it for 2 or 3 months, and then we were back on track and I canceled the membership. So there's no reason you need to do everything on your own. If you want something, find someone to do it with, especially if you're just trying it out. Another tip that I have for you that has become vital, especially in this digital world, is periodically checking your apps. Go into your app play or Apple, whatever you're on, and check your subscriptions, because during the month before, or the 2 months before, or the 3 months before, you sign up for things, you get subscriptions. Maybe you forgot that you were going to do a trial period and then you were going to stop. Be on top of that. Go in there, end your subscriptions, and see how much money you save. Some of us had 2, 3, 4, 5 that are $5 each. That's a lot of money when it comes down to it. You times that by 12 months, that's a lot of money. It all adds up. Stay on top of your services at home. Something I do at least every 6 months is I call my provider. My telephone, my internet, all those services, I phone them every 6 months, and I always ask to talk to loyalty. I just tell them I need a lower plan and I don't want to compromise my service, and they always give me a discount. They put on a discount for 24 months, and I do it a lot. I do it every 6 months, and they've never not put an additional discount on there. They're still horrendous prices, but I'm saving that money. The first agent will always tell you, I could do this for you. No, you just be very polite and just say, oh, can I talk to loyalty? If you've been with a company and had a service for the same one for a long period of time, they're always going to take care of you. They've always taken care of me. One thing I do often is I wait to buy things. I put things in my cart in Amazon, let's say, and I let it sit there. One very strategic thing that I do is, let's say there's something kind of a big buy, and I don't want to buy it at its full price. I do need it, but I don't need it for like 3 or 4 weeks. I will put it in my cart, then I will leave it, and I will do all my orders around it, and I will save it. I will save it for later. You know, the little save it for later. I will do that. Now, I don't know if it's my imagination or not, but it has worked every single time for me. Because I have it in my cart, it always goes on sale. The algorithm somehow customizes it to me, and it knows, oh wait, she's waiting, she's got self-control, and it always goes on sale. I save a lot of money doing that. I should tell more people about that, so now I'm telling you. What about a service? I have a friend that she trades a service, right? Let's say you're in the beauty industry. You can trade a service with someone who's in the self-care industry in a different way. Maybe you know a chiropractor. Maybe you know an osteotherapist. Is that what they call it? Maybe you know a massage therapist. Maybe you know a photographer and you're a hairdresser. So I'll cut your hair. Can you take this headshot for me? Just trade services. Everyone has unique things that we are perfectly capable of doing, and you can network, you can talk to people, and you can trade services. Saves you money, and you are building a bond at the same time, and you're building a connection. Something that can help us single mothers out, if you have sons or daughters, I'm going to go with the teenage boys. Teach them how to do maintenance in the house. Have them around males who know how to be handy. Have them get mentored. Have them do the things so that when you're overwhelmed and things go wrong in the house, they can help you. You look to them. That builds trust. It makes them feel like they're important. It makes them feel responsible, and it builds their self-esteem because you have counted on them for something and they were capable of doing it. That's something that has been amazing in my life now. I don't have a husband. So now when I need something done, instead of just doing it myself, I will ask one of the boys to do it. Well, I will ask a lot of my kids to do things depending on their skill level. They fix things, and that's going to come in so handy when they're older, because if they didn't have that experience and they're not around a male figure teaching them those things, then they won't know what to do and they won't be as helpful. You want a handy man. So get your kids involved in the maintenance of your house, all the little things, filling little holes, touching up paint, building a little thing. My son built my other son's bed frame. He built his bookshelf. He built his bed frame. He fixed the table. There's so many things that normally I would have just done, but there's times when I'm really, really busy and I have things to do, and it's like, this is not the time that this needed to go wrong. So now I have these boys and these children that can help do these things, and then I can feel so proud of them. I think about their future and how that helps them. Very beneficial to have them do the things on their own. As moms, we have to nag our children a lot, and we have to point out things that they're doing wrong a lot because we have to guide them. This gives an opportunity for them to do something that they accomplish, and it impresses you, and they like to impress you. They want to please you. They want you to feel proud of them, and it's like an area that's so easy to be able to recognize that and to praise them for. Another cost-saving tip. I never buy anything if I have to pay shipping. Nothing. This world is full of choices. No one needs to be paying shipping charges. It's not happening for me. It's not happening. I will look elsewhere. Let's talk about bank fees. Nobody should be paying bank fees. If you're with a bank and you're being charged bank fees, leave that bank and get a new account. There's tons of accounts that are absolutely free. They get paid to hold your money. They loan out your money, so you don't need to be paying them. Always keep on top of that. You shouldn't be paying to hold your money and to do services within that bank. Plenty of other options out there. And give back. Having the mentality of giving back will always come back around for you as well. Your friends will get to know you, and people in the community will get to know you as somebody who shares, and you will be the first person that they think of when they're wanting to purge their own house. They won't even sell it before they even take the time to get it all posted on Facebook or all these avenues that you can sell things on. They'll actually think of you and offer it to you first, and you won't even have to pay for it. So things do come back around, and like everything in life, what you put out will come back around. So I definitely encourage that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that by incorporating some of these tips that you can stretch your family's budget. And my other tip, I'm going to sneak this one in too. My other tip is the money that you kind of calculate that you're saving by doing these things, put it somewhere, save it. I used to say at the grocery store when the lady brings you the receipt and she says, "Oh, look, you saved $64. Did I save it or did I just not spend it? I didn't save it. Where is it?" So I used to take that money, circle it, and put it away. And I used to save it for when I did things with my kids. And I was able, when I did those things with my kids, I was able to remember how I did that because I worked extra hard in one area so that I could take them and do these things in another area. And it felt good. It still does. Thanks, guys. Bye.